Hi loves, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Trish and today we are discussing my top 5 repurchased makeup products. I had so much fun going back through my Ulta and my Sephora orders trying to figure out what I had repurchased the most, and two of these aren't going to be that shocking, but I gotta say the other ones are kind of very shocking. So if you're curious what my top 5 repurchased makeup products are, just go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so of course my regular standard disclaimer, I do have my dog in the room with me, so when you hear the snoring in the background, that is him being not impressed and sawing logs, just so you know. But let's go ahead and jump right into it with my top repurchased product being none other than the Essence Make Me Brow. You guys, I have repurchased this 5 times in the last 12 months alone, and I just like this. This has always been ever since I started doing my brows. Now I have really full brows, so it took me a long time to jump on the, brow train of wanting to do anything to my brows at all, just because they are so full naturally. But this does have just enough color to fill in the dark spot. I do have a spot on my eyebrow here, right about there, that I ran into a wall in a haunted house when I was younger, and so the hair never grew back there. It scarred over. So I used this. It never really filled in my spot, but it did add just a little bit of color to it. I now use a pencil along with this, but this is still a go-to. I still repurchase this. In fact, right now Ulta 21 Days of Beauty is going on, and I just threw another one of these in my cart because this is my last one. I don't have a backup currently, and I have to have a backup. It's a favorite. So this is my top repurchased item. My next most repurchased item is going to be the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder, and this is what that looks like. I don't know why I just showed you guys that because it's a white setting powder, but I used this mostly in the summertime in the South because I am an oily girl, and in the summertime my face would get just so oily. It was very bad. So I would do my entire makeup, set my face with powder, and then put this on top, and this would keep me matte throughout the day. I have repurchased this 4 times in the last 12 months, and I will say I have not reached for this since I have moved to Illinois. It's been so dry with the radiators. I've never lived in a house that has radiators before. We always had central heat. So this has been a new experience for me, and my skin has definitely dried out, and this is just too matte for my skin right now. It's just too drying. But this is definitely come summertime, hopefully it'll warm up sometime soon. We're in the middle of March and it's 23 degrees Fahrenheit outside. So back to this, but this powder is a little dry for right now, but hopefully when it warms up in the summer, I can go back to using this. This is a love. I will always repurchase this. I will always have this in my collection, whether it's winter or whether it's summer, just in case I need it. My next most repurchased item, I actually do not have with me. I don't have one of them right now, but I am about to repurchase it, and you'll understand why when I say it. And it is the Pure 4-in-1 Pressed Powder Foundation. You guys, I love this foundation. I don't know why. I bought it on an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale a year ago, maybe 2, I don't know, but I bought it for the first time and I got the wrong shade, and I was like, okay, but I'm gonna try it out anyway. I tried it out and loved it. It looks so pretty on the skin, and it's one of the few powder foundations I didn't actually have to put a liquid foundation on underneath of it. I could just throw it on. It kind of reminded me of the Bare Minerals powder, the powder foundation that they have, and that it works on its own. So I really enjoyed it. But recently I had to declutter my powder foundation because it was expiring and there was no way that I was going to use it. So I did declutter it. I did end up giving it to my daughter, so there is that. But I am planning on repurchasing that. So I repurchased the Pure 4-in-1 Pressed Powder 3 times in the last 12 months, and I'm about to repurchase it again. So that's gonna make 4 times. But that is definitely one of my top repurchase items, and I just like it. I like having it in my collection. It's not something I use every day. It's not a go-to like staple everyday product for me like the top two are, but it's close. And that, especially on Sundays when I wear my glasses and I'm not putting like makeup on, it's just something I can like smooth out my skin and it'll look pretty. And even, you know, if I can't see what it looks like, I know it looks pretty. It's like one of those products you can always rely on. The next one on the list is going to be the Tarte Tartelette Tubing Mascara, and I have repurchased this 3 times in the last 12 months, and this is actually a newer release for Tarte. I love this product. I bought it and I used it up to the point it was dried out, and I bought it again, and then I bought a backup of it. I have not opened the backup of it, so I am only on the second one using it, but I have bought it 3 times. So this is actually just a staple mascara for me when I'm dealing with wet weather, wet exercising and sweating, anything that has to do with water. This is my go-to mascara. Now we do ride bikes outside and it's been the winter time, snow, anything. This will stay on and I love it for that. It doesn't give me as much drama as I usually like with my lashes, but it is a good just go-to, kind of like the Pure 4-in-1 pressed powder foundation. This is just it's a good mascara to have in my collection for when I need something like that. I know I can rely on this. And this last one that I have is actually a lipstick. Now before we go crazy, I did not use up this lipstick. So I have bought this twice in the last 12 months, and this is the Kiko Milano Festival Glow No Transfer Lipstick in the shade 01. And this is what that looks like. And if you guys are a longtime viewer of my channel, A, thank you, but B, you know that I absolutely loved this lipstick. And then it had a tragedy where I took it traveling and the lipstick came out and fell on the floor in a hotel. So I threw it away and bought a new one. And here we go. And that is why I have repurchased this one more than once. But I love the color, I love the shade. It is a go-to. It's just a good, easy color to throw on that matches every eye look that I want to do. So that is why I repurchased this one. So those are my top 5 most repurchased makeup products for the past 12 months. Go ahead and leave me a note in the comments below letting me know what your most repurchased makeup product is. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe, it really does help me out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!